afternoon, I'm Mai Rodriguez. Today on Newsfeed at noon. Amid reports of an arrest warrant from the ICC, former President Rodrigo Duterte says he is ready to go to jail. Good news for motorists as oil prices are going down this week. One of the world's biggest streaming services hoping to break language barriers through AI-assisted dubbing. And Blackpink's Jennie takes over global charts with her first solo album, Ruby. Thanks for joining us. Former President Rodrigo Duterte says he's ready to go to jail for his bloody war on drugs. This comes amid reports that the International Criminal Court has issued an arrest warrant against him. Hannah is monitoring developments and she joins us now live. For the details, Hannah, what did the ICC say about this speculation?
Just this morning, we had a confirmation that the International Criminal Court's investigation into the Duterte administration's drug war remains ongoing. In response to media queries, the ICC prosecutor's office said it does not comment on active cases, but reaffirmed that its probe covers crimes allegedly committed from November 2011 to March 2019 during the height of the war on drugs campaign. This is after speculations on the release of an ICC arrest warrant against former President Rodrigo Duterte. Ahead of this, Duterte flew to Hong Kong last Friday, March 7. While some speculated this was an attempt to evade arrest, the Duterte camp maintains that he traveled just to attend a gathering of overseas Filipino workers in Hong Kong. There, the former president addressed the ICC issue and said he is ready to face jail time if the ICC orders his arrest.
Ang balita ko, may warrant daw ako pag... Hindi, totoo. Yung sa ICC or something. Matagal na akong hinahabol ng mga Ako daw yung... In the meantime, mag-contribute kayo, bas kayo... $5, $10 para paglabas ko sa presuhan, pagawaan ninyo akong monumento.
In the same speech, he defended his drug war, saying he did it for the Filipino people and their children. It was under his administration from 2016 to 2022 when the anti-narcotics campaign happened, which led to over 6,000 reported deaths based on government data. Human rights groups estimate the actual toll is far higher, which mostly affected the urban poor. Just before Duterte's event, Malacanang confirmed that the government is prepared for any development on the ICC case. Presidential Communications Office Secretary J. Ruiz earlier said the government is prepared for any eventuality should the warrant be issued by the ICC. But Duterte's former spokesperson Harry Roque said his team has checked the Interpol database this morning and found no red notice or alert issued against the former president. Mai?
Okay, so Duterte has been in Hong Kong since March 7 and on Sunday, he spoke at a Thanksgiving event. Do we know when he is expected to return here?
Yes, Mai, according to sources, despite speculation that he might seek refuge elsewhere, Duterte is expected to fly back home tomorrow, March 11. This is despite him joking in front of the OFW supporters that he is staying in Hong Kong for a month. Mai?
Hannah, has the Senate reacted to this ICC issue yet? Especially that Senator and former PNP Chief Bato de la Rosa was the architect of the drug war.
So far, the Senate is quiet on this issue, but there's a Manila Times report saying Senator Bato de la Rosa is not included in the arrest order. We've yet to confirm this and wait for the official statements of the senators as well as the ICC. Back to you.
Thank you. Hannah T. reporting to us live. Vice President Sara Duterte also attended the Thanksgiving event in Hong Kong, which comes as she faces an impeachment trial here in the Philippines. As Hannity tells us, Duterte is unfazed and could even seek the presidency in 2028.
Sa tulong ninyo, sa kampanya ninyo, sa suporta ninyo para sa akin, at sa boto ninyo noong nakaraang halalan noong 2020. At sa susunod na halalan sa 2020, joke lang.
The stadium in Hong Kong erupted in cheers as Vice President Sara Duterte dropped a playful hint about a 2028 presidential bid. She attended on Sunday an overseas Filipino workers' Thanksgiving event for her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte. VP Sara says OFW votes played a significant role in her victory in the 2022 elections.
Dahil kayo lang po ang sumusuporta sa OVP, ang buong gobyerno po ay iniwanan na po ang OVP. Maraming salamat.
She adds, the OVP satellite offices are working on reaching different parts of the country. And because of her supporters, she can't step down from her position. VP Sara says she owes her supporters an apology for what she calls a scam of the Uniteam campaign with President Bongbong Marcos. Though she did not elaborate on why she considers it a scam, she notes that some supporters have been voicing their disappointment. The rift between the BBM Sara tandem became apparent in 2024.
Akala ko kasi, ito na naman tayo sa maling akala, gusto niya ng mas magandang bayan, mas maayos na Pilipinas kung ano yung pinagdaanan natin noon. Kasi ang plataforma namin nung tumakbo kami, unity at continuity. Nabudo lagi.
She adds she always followed her father's example, believing that public service should always offer something new and better. Like her father, she served as mayor of Davao City.
Hindi pala lahat ng tao pareho ko mag-isip. Yun yung naging problema.
While attending the PDP event, she said she's going to refrain from endorsing any candidate. But she urged supporters to vote wisely in the upcoming midterm elections.
Sabi ko nga sa inyo, nadala na ako, na-scam.
Who defines strength? Who shapes the future? Who stands tall even in the face of challenges? Women of substance are everywhere. They build, they heal, they lead, they love. We celebrate you because you matter. Happy National Women's Month.
Bradley Cooper, hometown kid. Yeah.
What do you think of him coming down here?
It's awesome. Yeah, you gotta show love. Yeah, he's great. Yeah.
I know he's a big Eagles fan. He goes to all the games at home.
There you go. That's awesome. Yeah, he's giving out free cheesesteaks. That's great for the community.
I think he's great. I mean, he's definitely a down-to-earth, guy that serves the community and doesn't let the stardom go to his head. So.
Well, there are two football teams in the Super Bowl this year, and one of them is pretty famous for their cheesesteaks. So it gave us the opportunity with Danny and Coops. Bradley Cooper is extremely, this is his business, so he's extremely excited about being a part of it, bringing it again to all the fans here, and just really celebrating that the city's made it all the way to the championship. This was just a great opportunity for him to, again, celebrate the team that he loves, be a part of this big event, and do it through something that he actually loves to do, which is cooking cheesesteaks.
Hello and welcome to Follow the Money. I'm Rain Musni. Join us as we explore the tools and insights you need to jumpstart your financial journey.
We empower.
This country deserves a real choice in the next election.
We motivate.
Do not invest money that you're not able to afford to lose.
Changes that are vital.
We're monitoring the sale of these products online.
Follow the Money with Rain Musni.
Keep it here on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. Always on top.
Welcome back to Newsfeed at noon. Good news for motorists as oil prices are going down tomorrow. Gasoline will have a big rollback of 1 peso and 70 centavos per liter, diesel 90 centavos, and kerosene 1 peso and 80 centavos. Factors for the price adjustment include a buildup in U.S. stockpiles of commercial oil and OPEC's plans to increase supply output next month. Former central banker Mark Carney will succeed Justin Trudeau as Canada's Prime Minister. Carney defeated former Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland in the race to become leader of the ruling Liberal Party. This comes after Trudeau announced in January that he would step down after more than 9 years in power as his approval ratings plummeted. Carney's win marks the first time an outsider with no political background has become Canadian Prime Minister. But he argues he is best placed to oversee trade negotiations with U.S. President Donald Trump. Carney also accuses Trump of seeking to take over Canada.
Someone who's trying to weaken our economy. Donald Trump. And Donald Trump, as we know, has put, as the Prime Minister just said, unjustified tariffs on what we build, on what we sell, on how we make a living. He's attacking Canadian families, workers, and businesses, and we cannot let him succeed. The Americans want our resources, our water, our land, our country. Think about it. If they succeeded, they would destroy our way of life. In America, healthcare is a big business. In Canada, it is a right. America is not Canada. And Canada never, ever will be part of America in any way, shape, or form.
An update now on Pope Francis, who's been battling double pneumonia. The Vatican says his condition is stable with slight gradual improvements. They add the 88-year-old pontiff is following the prescribed diet, which now includes solid food. But doctors maintain a guarded prognosis as the overall situation remains complex. It's been more than 3 weeks since Francis was admitted to Gemelli Hospital. The Catholic community has continued to gather to offer well wishes for the Pope.
le condizioni sono state abbastanza preoccupanti.
The condition has been quite worrying, so we are here hoping. It's an elderly person's health condition, and there's a morbid status that goes with it. We can only hope. For sure, there is enormous affection.
Still in Rome, as its famous Trevi fountain lights up to celebrate International Women's Day, the landmark became the backdrop for a mesmerizing video mapping show over the weekend that aims to inspire reflection on women's rights and representation. A live musical performance by the city's police band accompanied the installation. Organizers say they aim to reinforce the message that gender equality is not a one-day commitment, but a continuous movement for change. On to Paris Fashion Week as Tyra Banks stuns crowds in her all-black ensemble and bleached eyebrows. The American model and TV personality attended the Balenciaga Women's Wear Fall-Winter show. Other A-list guests include Brazilian model Alessandra Ambrosio. Paris Fashion Week, which features new looks from the biggest top-line brands, runs through March 11. We're taking a break. Still to come, Amazon Prime Video launches a dubbing program that uses AI. That and more when Newsfeed at Noon returns. You're still watching Newsfeed at Noon. Local police say they are ready to implement any arrest order in coordination with their foreign counterparts. This comes amid reports that the ICC has issued a warrant against former President Rodrigo Duterte. Let's get details from Paulo Barcelon, who is on the scene in Camp Crame for the latest. Paulo, what else did the PNP say?
Good afternoon, Mai. PNP spokesperson Brigadier General Jean Fajardo said cops are prepared for any eventuality following rumors of an arrest against former President Rodrigo Duterte. A report from the Manila Times earlier cited what it calls a, quote, unimpeachable source, saying that over 7,000 police personnel are to be deployed should the former chief executive be arrested. The Times also reported, Mai, that they are also taking necessary precautions to ensure public safety. Now, Fajardo dismissed the report, saying that police movements may be misinterpreted. Yesterday, cops were deployed in Davao City, and photos of videos of police deployment went viral on social media. Davao Region Police spokesperson Major Catherine De La Rey said these deployments are not related to any local or international issues, and that this is just part of routine simulation exercises. Fajardo adds the National Police has not received any information, and so they cannot confirm of the news about the ICC's legal order. She also said that the International Criminal Police Organization, or Interpol, is yet to make coordination with the PNP. Bye.
Paulo, what is the process of the PNP when dealing with an international arrest warrant, or if the Interpol releases a red notice?
Well, General Fajardo says that it is under the principle of reciprocity that the PNP honors that request. Now, this working relationship between Interpol and the PNP has been tested most recently when former Bamban Tarlac Mayor Alice Guo was brought back to the Philippines with the help of Indonesian police. Now, like what I mentioned earlier, there is no warrant or notices versus the former president so far on the PNP side. And when asked about which unit of the Philippine National Police can be tasked to arrest the president, Fajardo said any unit of the PNP can arrest the former president. Mai?
Thank you, Paulo Barcelon, reporting from Camp Crame in Quezon City. The Tourism Department wants Hollywood to look east as she invites filmmakers to choose the Philippines as their next big movie set. At a press conference at the iconic Sunset Marquis Hotel in Los Angeles, Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco promoted the Philippines' stunning landscapes as a world-class filming location. She also highlighted the Create More Act, which offers tax incentives and perks. Frasco also emphasized the country's highly skilled English proficient workforce, making it an ideal hub for international filmmaking. The Trade Department reaffirms its commitment to support female-led businesses as SM holds its 5th annual International Women's Day Summit. Sujin Kim has the details.
Businesses are taking the lead in advancing gender equality and strengthening support for women. The private sector is stepping up efforts in empowering women, not just in the workforce, but in leadership and entrepreneurship. This as industry leaders reaffirm their commitment to breaking barriers and creating more opportunities for women.
As a third generation of the C family and as a leader in SM Prime, I have had the great privilege to witness the transformative power of intergenerational women leadership. We do this because we believe in the merit, the leadership, and the values that diversity and women can bring to the table.
SM Group is expanding initiatives to support women's professional and personal growth.
Reaffirm SM Prime's unwavering commitment towards gender equality. This means to us expanding programs that promote women into leadership roles, strengthening mentorship and sponsorship opportunities, improving work-life balance policies to better support women.
In the food and hospitality sector, women are also taking the lead. Wildflower CEO Ana de Ocampo also highlighted how women advance leadership positions.
I'm a proud woman entrepreneur. Half of the workforce in our company is women, but majority of the leadership and the managerial positions in the company are women. The fellow women are given equal opportunity to be successful in our company.
Beyond corporate leadership, Wildflower is also supporting women entrepreneurs at the grassroots level, sourcing ingredients from women-led farms.
Wildflower has also been very supportive of women entrepreneurs. Most of these farms are women-led. Not only do we buy tons of produce from these women farmers on a weekly basis, but we collaborate with them.
With women leading the majority of MSMEs in the Philippines, the DTI is reinforcing policies that ensure their growth and protection.
The MSMEs are predominantly led by women, with about 60% of the MSMEs being women-led or women-owned. Their businesses do not only sustain livelihoods, but also generate employment, foster innovation.
More than the businessmen, the DTI is also ensuring that women are protected as consumers, safeguarding fair pricing, product quality, and financial inclusion.
Beyond entrepreneurship, DTI is also committed to ensuring that women are protected as consumers. Mabuhay tayong mga kababaihan, mabuhay tayong lahat, and thank you. Happy International Women's Year.
Sujin Kim, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Amazon is testing AI-assisted dubbing on its Prime video streaming service. This will be in English and Latin American Spanish and will initially be offered for 12 licensed titles. Amazon hopes to make its international content more accessible to viewers worldwide. But the service comes amid increasing worries from artists who fear that their livelihood will be wiped out by technology. Union leaders have billed AI as an existential crisis for members of the creative industries. In sports, the NU Lady Bulldogs remain flawless in UAAP Season 87. The defending volleyball queens took down the UP Fighting Maroons Sunday at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City. Queen Bulldog Bella Belen led the champs with 17 points, while Eliza Solomon added 16 markers. NU remains on top of the team's standings with a perfect 5-0 record. UP, on the other hand, slides to 6th place after losing 4 straight games. In the opening match, a grind-out win for the UST Golden Tigresses as they outlast the Ateneo Blue Eagles for their 5th straight win. Angge Poyos led the España-based squad with 19 points plus 5 receptions and 4 digs. The Fiery Tigresses are second in the standings with a 5-1 win-loss record. Ateneo is in 7th place at 1-4. In the NBA, the Boston Celtics victorious in their latest meeting against their rivals, the Los Angeles Lakers. The champs stopped the 8-game win streak of the Purple and Gold in Beantown. Final score 111-101. Jason Tatum had a solid night for the C's with 40 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists. Midway through the fourth quarter, Lakers star LeBron James exited and was ruled out for the rest of the game with a left groin strain. Boston is now on a 4-game winning streak and is second in the Eastern Conference. Meanwhile, make that 25K career points and counting for Warriors main man Steph Curry. The chef became the 26th member of the NBA's 25K club during the Golden State's game against the Detroit Pistons. Curry torched the Pistons with 32 points to help the Dubs extend their win streak to 4. The Warriors are currently 6th in the West. In entertainment, Ben Affleck and Blake Lively hit the red carpet at the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas. Lively attended the premiere of her new comedy murder mystery, Another Simple Favor, where she co-stars with Anna Kendrick. The film will start streaming on Prime Video on May 1st. Affleck, meanwhile, was at the premiere of The Accountant 2, the sequel to the 2016 action thriller, The Accountant.
We're at South by Southwest. This is the world premiere of The Accountant 2, and it's been, 8 years, I guess, sort of in the making since the first movie. MGM and Amazon have a partner, Ars Equity, and I'm really, really proud to be bringing this movie to South by. I had a wonderful experience here with Air when we premiered that, and the audience here is spectacular. This is a really great theater. It's a great town. I can't think of a better place to come premiere the movie.
And Blackpink Jennie making a splash on charts with her newly released solo album, Ruby. The record has reached #1 on iTunes charts in 21 regions, including the Philippines. Her track Extra L with American rapper Doechii also debuted at #3 on the Dance Digital Song Sales chart and #6 on the Hot Dance Pop Songs chart and on Dance Streaming Songs. On the Billboard Global 200, the track landed at number 18. Ruby was released last Friday. And those are the news this hour. I'm Mai Rodriguez. Keep it here on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. Good afternoon.